Lampstand, Apocrypha in the garden. I must apologize for any words I mispronounce because this is not a language I'm familiar with. I'm reading from the first book of the Apocrypha, which I am pronouncing Tobit. Tobit, chapter 10. Now day by day, Tobit kept counting how many days Tobiah would need for going and for returning. And when the days had passed, and his son did not appear, he said, "Is it possible that he has been detained, or that Gabriel has died, and there is no one to give him the money?" And he began to worry. His wife Anna said, "My son has perished, and is no longer among the living." And she began to weep and mourn for her son, saying, "Woe to me, my child, the light of my eyes, that I let you make the journey." But Tobit kept saying to her, "Be quiet and stop worrying, my sister. He is all right. Something must have happened to delay them. The man who went with him is trustworthy and is one of our own kin. Do not grieve for him, my sister. He will be here soon." She answered him, "Be quiet yourself. Stop trying to deceive me. My son has perished." She would rush out every day and watch the road her son had taken, and would heed no one. When the sun had set, she would go in and mourn and weep all night long, getting no sleep. Now, when the 14 days of the wedding celebration had ended, that Raguel had sworn to observe for his daughter, Tobiah came to him and said, "Send me back, for I know that my father and mother do not believe that they will see me again. So I beg of you, father, to let me go, so that I may return to my own father. I have already explained to you how I left him." But Raguel said to Tobiah, "Stay, my son, stay with me. I will send messengers to your father Tobit, and they will inform him about you." But he said to him, "No, I beg you to send me back to my father." So Raguel stood and gave Tobiah his wife Sarah, as well as half of all his property, male and female slaves, oxen and sheep, donkeys and camels, clothing, money, and household goods. Then he saw them safely off. He embraced Tobiah and said to him, "Farewell, my son. Have a safe journey. The Lord of heaven prosper you and your wife Sarah, and may I see children of yours before I die." Then he said to his daughter Sarah, "My daughter, go to your father-in-law and your mother-in-law, since from now on they are as much your parents as those who gave you birth. Go in peace, daughter, and may I hear a good report about you as long as I live." Then he bade them farewell and let them go. Then Edna said to Tobiah, "My child and dear brother, the Lord of heaven bring you back safely, and may I live long enough to see children from you and of my daughter Sarah before I die. In the sight of the Lord I entrust my daughter to you. Do nothing to make her unhappy all the days of your life. Go in peace, my son. From now on I am your mother, and Sarah is your sister. May we all prosper together all the days of our lives." Then she kissed them both and saw them safely off. Tobiah parted from Raguel with happiness and joy, praising the Lord of heaven and earth, King over all, because he had made his journey a success. And he blessed Raguel and his wife Edna and said, "May it come to pass that I honor them all the days of their lives."